Do you have trouble fitting self-care into your life because there always seems to be other things that take priority over what you need, right? This video is all about fast self-care for busy people because when you're super busy, that's when you really need self-care. Here you'll learn 4 specific strategies to help you fit self-care into your already full life. Towards the end, I'll share a link to a video that can help you with an idea for how to stick with your self-care, because sticking with it can be problematic sometimes. And at the very end, there will be an uplifting dose of laughter. First, here's an invite to subscribe to this channel for more tips and ideas and tools and resources to help you live with a lot less stress and a lot more joy and laughter. Say yes to enjoying your life by subscribing to this channel and look for the bell icon to see future videos. And visit joyfulbeing.com if you yearn to experience more joy. Before we dive into the 4 strategies, I want you to ask yourself this question. What type of self-care do I need most right now? So that could be self-care for your body, for your mind, for social connection, for a mood boost. What feels like it's the highest priority right now? Now, if an answer came to you right away, that's great. If not, just stay open to receiving an answer as we move through this video, and then later on, we will revisit that question again. As you listen to the 4 strategies that I'm going to share with you and examples and ideas that go along with those strategies, just notice which ones appeal to you. So you're not going to do everything in this video. It's really to spark ideas to find what's going to work best for you. Strategy number 1, sprinkle short bits of self-care throughout your day. So the key with this one is to ask yourself, what is effective that I can do quickly? So maybe that could be something like listening to music on headphones that's uplifting and upbeat, or taking a slow, deep breath while you're sitting at your desk or doing some other tedious task, or taking a break to go for a short walk, or a little bit of exercise, maybe climb the stairs up and down, or anything that is quick and effective that just changes the pace a little bit for you so that you're changing what you're doing and you are adding a different energy into your day, quick and easy like. So you might think, oh, that doesn't really matter all that much, but it actually does. Just having that interruption from the things that are stressing you or the activities that are tedious, it can make a big difference adding up over the course of a day to have 3 or 4 or 5 little breaks, as many as you want. Even 1 or 2 is good, just to inject a little self-care here and there where you can. I'll also leave a link in the description, in the video description, for a playlist on this YouTube channel which has quick, short stress relievers, which can also fit into your day quickly and easily. Strategy number 2, take advantage of times when you are waiting for something. You could be waiting in line somewhere, waiting at a traffic light, waiting for your order to come up at the deli or at the lunch counter. There are so many times in life when you are waiting for something, waiting in line to go to the restroom, wherever it is. And that is a moment that there's nothing else you're doing in that moment, right? You might as well check in with your body and take a couple deep breaths and notice where you might be holding tension in your body and allow that tension to relax. Or you could spend that time waiting, thinking of things that you're grateful for. That uplifts your mind and your spirit when you do that. It's much better way to spend that time than thinking about things you're worried about or feeling impatient that the waiting is taking so long. Might as well shift your mind to something more uplifting, like what you're grateful for or something that you're looking forward to. So those are just a few ideas to take advantage of that time when you're waiting. It's a pause. It's a time when you can take a deep breath and have a moment to yourself, even if it seems like it's an inconvenient moment in your life. You can make it more convenient by taking advantage of it. Strategy number 3, use technology to support you. There are all kinds of apps out there that can help by sending you a reminder to do something like take a deep breath or go for a walk. I have a chime app on my phone that goes off once an hour just to remind me to get up and walk around, because when I'm working, I'm sitting at my desk a lot, so it just helps to get up and walk around for a few minutes and then come back. You can also set up notifications on your phone with powerful affirmations that you want to remember. So there's all different kinds of things you can do. And one especially wonderful thing is you can use a notes app on your phone to make a list of quick self-care things you can do for yourself. So when you have a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you can open up to that document in your notes and go, which one do I want to do right now? And do 1 or 2 right then and there. Having it written down somewhere helps you, so you don't have to store it all in your mind. It can be stored right there on your phone as a reminder. And of course, there are all kinds of exercise apps and other kinds of self-care apps that can help motivate you to fit in more self-care into your life. The key is to figure out what's going to work best for you, and that may involve some trial and error, and that's okay. Try some stuff out. Try it out a few times. Don't just try something out once and go, I didn't like that. It might take 2 or 3 times for you to discover if, that particular app or that particular way of doing things works for you to fit more self-care into your life. But the key is you're being proactive, you're experimenting, you're looking for solutions for yourself. Strategy number 4, link self-care activities to things you are already habitually doing. Now you can do this either before that activity that's already in your life or during or after. So a couple of ideas for doing something during, like I love to put on upbeat music when I am doing the dishes. Like it just makes that task more fun for me, and it gets rid of any heaviness or I feel about doing the dishes and brings some life force energy and some fun into it. And you can do things like, you take a shower. You can do some deep breathing in the shower or sing some tunes in the shower if you like. So there are things you can do during, and you can also do things before or after. For example, if you always brush your teeth at night, after you brush your teeth or after some other hygiene activity that you do regularly, you could then sit down and write in a gratitude journal, morning or evening. Or you could, before you start your car, you could use that as a time to say a positive affirmation or positive self-talk to yourself. So the key with this one is to pick things that you do pretty regularly and then add on some self-care type of activity to it. Doesn't have to take a long time, but you're linking one thing that's already in your life to something else that you would like to do more of in your life. So in a moment, when I give you a really quick review of the 4 strategies, I want you to think about which one of these would you like to experiment with first. You could experiment with all of them, but which one is like calling to you, okay? Number 1, sprinkle little bits of self-care throughout your day. Number 2, take advantage of time when you are waiting. Number 3, use technology to support you. And number 4, link new self-care habits to habits and activities that are already a part of your life. Now, I gave you some examples on each of those, but those examples are by no means the only option. So a key with this is to use your creative imagination to figure out what self-care activities do you enjoy, that feel good to you, that are helpful and beneficial to you, and figuring out how you can squeeze little tiny bits of them into your life more. And obviously, of course, it's great when you have longer times, when you can go to a class that you love and have a whole time to do a workshop or read a book or do more activities that are longer. But often you don't have that time. And so you don't want to say, oh, I can't ever do self-care because I'm so busy. You want to be creative to find ways to squeeze a little bit of it into your life to just refresh your energy and make you feel good. And if you need a little help sticking with self-care habits, sometimes it's easier to start than it is to stick with it. There is a link I'll leave you in the video description for a video I did around New Year's, which has an idea that can be helpful for motivating you and supporting you to stick with your new self-care experiments. So we're going to take a moment now to reconnect with that question that we asked at the very beginning. And if you're in a place where it's okay to close your eyes, you can do that. If not, please don't close your eyes. If you're needing them to chop vegetables or drive a car, you don't want to have any kind of accident at all. But if you have a quiet moment to close your eyes now and just take a couple of deep breaths. And if you can't close your eyes, you can still take a couple deep breaths and just think about this question. So the question is, what type of self-care do I need right now? Ask yourself that question. What type of self-care do you feel drawn to right now or in the very near future? And just take a couple deep breaths and see what ideas come to you that feel good. And then, if you close your eyes, open them back up. So, you can stay open to that question in the hours and the days ahead and just sit with it. What self-care do I need right now? It's a good question to ask yourself any time of day. And it's also a way to reconnect with the strategies that I shared in this video. Before we wrap up, I want to offer you 2 free resources that can help you to dive deeper into self-care and what it could be for you and how you could fit it into your life. So one of those is to go to the Joyful Being with Kim channel and look at the playlists. So there's a lot of resources on the playlists for stress relief activities, and there's a laughter playlist, which is fun, which can be stress relieving. And just look at those and allow those to speak to you as well as which ones speak to things that you're dealing with right now. There's a lot of videos on there that I've done over the years. The second resource is I send out a weekly email filled with tools and strategies and ideas and mindset shifts, and I also announce when I'm putting out a new YouTube video. All of that in my email list, plus you get a free gift as well, a play sheet with questions for discovering what true joy is for you. So all of that is available, and I will leave the link for the webpage to go to sign up to receive those weekly messages from me. Or you can just go to joyfulbeing.com and find your way to the subscription spot that way as well. So until next time, keep looking for ways to bring more self-care in your life. Keep finding your sense of humor in this crazy world, and keep looking for opportunities to bring more of this into your life.